Hello and welcome back to the second part of my tow truck video. The last part was stopped here when I've fabricated this bed. Now I'm just creating the tail lights. I'm just drilling 2 holes on each side and I'm going to paint these ones right at the end. The next step is to see if everything is well fitted, and as you see, it is starting to look right. Now I'm going to drill 2 holes for some kind of roll bar, and then I will create a tow boom out of nothing basically. The roll bar is going to be created out of this aluminum part. It is a very soft piece and I have to be very accurate and create this part to be matching the holes that I've drilled before. And it seems to be okay. I have to reinforce everything with super glue. I'm just filling the holes with super glue. Then I will refit my roll bars. Then I will add a little bit of baking soda in order to make everything as strong as possible. At this point I have to make sure that everything is straight right before leaving the super glue to cure up. Next part that I'm going to create right after these roll bars is the toe boom. I'm using wooden sticks. They are from sushi sticks, and they are very strong and easy to shape. And after some painting, they will even look authentic for this application. For the toe boom itself, I'm using steel wires. I have to make sure that everything will hold up properly and straight, and I wish it will never break, although it can happen if I will drop this car accidentally. So I'm not sparing any super glue or baking soda at this point. And now, after the primary part is fitted, it is time to add a little bit of details for this part, and that is some bars that will make this part look even more realistic and stronger. I'm mixing this two-part epoxy glue, and after making sure that all the parts are mixed, I will add my bars right over here. It is almost like printing, um, but only by hand. course, once everything will cure up, I will have to shape the rest of this part with some sandpaper. Right here you can see I've created this pulley again from a mix of epoxy. You have this moment when the epoxy glue is starting to get stiffer, and then you can shape this part right before it stiffens all the way. So you have only 2 or 3 minutes to decide what kind of shape you want this epoxy to cure when it's done. And here's a close-up view of the pulley here, and I've also created this pin again out of epoxy. Now I'm going to attach the strings. It is regular aluminum string. I'm just wrapping this part here around this wooden stick, and then I will attach this part to the tow boom. And I think that this one will go right over here, all the way to the pulley at the back. By the way, the amount of superglue I've used for this project is not even near to regular cars that I'm customizing. I guess it was nearly 2 or even 3 cans of superglue for this truck, but trust me, it was well worth it. And this part is going to be attached to the roll bars, and on top of that I'm going to attach some beacons. If you wonder what am I using for the beacons, I'm machining the beacons from these wooden sticks. I'm just spinning this part with my Dremel, and I'm shaping the beacon with my sharp knife. And here they are right before the paint. The final part I'll be adding to my tow truck will be 2 operating levers for the tow boom. I'm making them out of this axle. It is an old majorette axle, and it is the only one I know to have these round edges at the end. So now it is time to reveal my car, the tow truck, and here it is, painted in red, as promised, with the beacons and all the other stuff that I've created from scratch. You can comment down below and tell me what you think about this project. It took me almost a week to complete. I'm working during night, listening to my radio and having some great time on my workbench. And from time to time my son visits me. He is asking questions about this car, and he also requested for a tow truck for his collection. I told him, I promised him that I will create one for himself after I will be done with this one. Obviously it will not have the same parts because it's only 6 years old and I don't want to create something that will break easily. So the next project will be something for him, and maybe I will also show you this project for my son on this channel as well. For understandable reasons, and because this video is already too long, the painting process wasn't included in this video. But you should know that most of this car was painted with rattle can, and then I've added all the tiny details with my acrylic paint. Also, the mirrors were included in a separate video. You can scroll down below and watch it. Okay, so that will be it for today. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.